to Simon, there you are, for the readings today. Thank you very much indeed. To 4 people that you haven't met who really have made this wedding very special for me and Jane. It hasn't been stressful and it's been a joy to work with them. Anna from the hotel, who's around the gorgeous girl from Serbia, my second wife, the big hopefully. Jayne, who's arranged all the music for the ceremony and everything for later on. Headley, who some of you have met, etc., who's done a lot of work behind the scenes and arranged everything for tomorrow, and I'm sure tomorrow will be just as good as today. And also to Karen, who's helped with the flowers, etc., and made Jayne's life perfect, I would have thought, with the flower arrangements and everything else that she's done. To Gary, Chris, and of course to lovely Jill, for all the support that you gave us back in February when we were in hospital. Without you guys, things would have been a lot more difficult. To some work-related things, to Nick, Neil, Ross, Nick and Plunkett, for all the support you give me on a daily basis. With the work that you guys put in, my life would be very, very difficult. And obviously all my team back at the office, who I owe so much to. Jeff and Colin, for what you've done today and hopefully tomorrow, thank you very much indeed. But I suppose the proof will be in the pudding there, lads, won't it? To Grace and Molly, for the lovely bridesmaids today. To Caroline, for taking care of your big sister. The big fella for all the run around that you've done now. It's been amazing what you've done behind the scenes. It really has. And obviously to Trevor, who I do actually think is Jayne's father. Then there's obviously the likes of all the people that have made enormous sacrifices in order to allow so many of you to get here today, and namely Steve. Oh, he's not here, so. This could be difficult, this next bit. There's 2 very special people that helped us out when we were in hospital, and they've known me, well, Enrique's have known me for a long time, unfortunately. He's seen me grow up in all my bad habits. So I'd like to just take some time out to thank them personally. If we can get through this, my little friend. Queridos Enrique y Juani, Jayne y hoy queremos darles las gracias por su apoyo y ayuda durante la estancia de Jayne en el hospital. Sin su ayuda, el proceso hubiera estado mucho más lento y difícil. Fue muy importante para nosotros y no podemos expresar nuestra gratitud a ustedes. Muchísimas gracias de todo. Also, there's a big thank you to all the girls. I think you all know who you are, who've come at Felton and visited Jayne and kept their spirits up. It's really made a massive difference, and how quickly she's recovered, and it's taken an awful lot of pressure off me as well, so thank you very much indeed. We'll also say a little special thanks from me and Jayne to Smarty's foster parents, Joyce and David, who look after Smarty all the time. And it makes such a massive difference, and unfortunately they can't be here today because they're on babysitting duties. Jayne and Julie, for all you've done, not just for this weekend, but for everything as well, just surrounding our lives together, so thank you very much indeed. Finally, you'll be pleased to hear my mum and dad. There isn't a fat lot I can say that expresses how much we appreciate what you've done. It must seem like an enormously long 36 years. Because I definitely know Simon didn't cause you this much heartache. and he was as good at school. There's a couple of congratulations I'd like to announce today, some of which you'll be aware of and some of you won't. Caroline and David and Laura and Ross are both expecting their first child. And believe it or not, it's Mother's birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old she is, because I actually really don't know how old she is. Happy birthday, Mother. We've tried quite hard to think of a nice surprise for you, but to be honest, you've got pretty much bloody everything. It's been very, very difficult. But I think Jayne's come up with a winner. Tomorrow you're going to get collected by a private coach at 1:30 prompt and take to Marbella's most exclusive beach club. You're all done. You're going to ruin a surprise. Well, upon arrival, you'll be greeted with a glass of champagne and shown your very own VIP area. Final throw of the dice, Farrell will be there as well. See you tomorrow. But now on to Jayne. A lot of things have changed since I first met Jayne in a pub car park. The pub car park was not my idea. Thanks, Archie. Mary, again. Back then, no, I thought life was quite simple. Jayne used to tell me that, honest, I'm an easygoing girl, etc. Yes means yes, and no means yes. I thought this is easy. Oh dear. Now, yes means no, and no really does mean Seriously, Jayne, as you all know, has a very special quality. And this comes in the form of friends come first, no matter what the situation. And this has never been clearer than the night that I tried to propose to Jayne. This said night, we had invited Sam and Johnny, some friends from Felton, over for dinner. So I thought I would do the deed before they arrived. Having felt the need to put up the Thumbled Arms to get a couple of pints of Dutch courage, I was actually running a little late. On arriving at the house, I tried to encourage Jayne to come in the sitting room so I could present her with a ring and ask her to marry me. But the only thing that arrived in the sitting room was Smarty, thinking that the fact that Dad was on both knees, it was playtime. In the meantime, the doorbell had rung, Sam and Johnny had arrived, and while they're all in the kitchen drinking champagne, I was left to propose to Smarty in the sitting room. Jayne is also a very gutsy person, and this has been very apparent since the 7th of Feb. The fighting spirit you've showed since that date is amazing. You've come such a long way in such a short space of time, and it makes me very proud to be your husband. The next line Jayne wrote for me. You look absolutely fabulous today. I just hope that you have the best weekend of your life. You will be pleased to know that's me done. And now, I don't know whether I'm... No, I'm not. No, Jayne.
Through the telegrams and such like, but we won't be lucky with the weather today, I must admit. Tony, Jayne and Smarty, sorry we can't be with you on your big day. We hope you have a fantastic day. You both deserve it. Look forward to seeing you when we get home. All the best, Doug, Martine and Beatrice. And prosperous future of Granny, Grandma.